time is 6:40 p.m. on this Wednesday evening, September 27th, 2017. It is time now for the Beer Channel Evening News on this Wednesday evening, September 27th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It is 6:40 p.m. on this Wednesday evening, September 27th, 2017. Top story at 6:40 p.m. is GOP proposes deep tax cuts, provides few details on how to pay for them. President Trump calls Facebook anti-Trump so it goes soft on him. Michelle Obama said any woman who voted against Hillary Clinton voted against their own voice. Airports of Puerto Rico, Abadan's damage and slow to recover. Roy Moore's Alabama victory sets off talk of a GOP insurrection. Trump fuming over press's charter flights. Pentagon and NATO leaders visiting Kabul are met by insurgent rocket barrage. Saudi women rejoice to end the driving ban. Coroner's report finds no clear evidence of torture on Otto Warmbar's body. In New York City, a high school staff leaves one teenager dead and never critically wounded. Cal moves its President Palmeiras march and push for electoral relevance. Pope Francis on Wednesday debuted a 2-year Catholic campaign to welcome migrants arms wide open. Hurricane Maria is moving away from North Carolina's coast Wednesday evening, officials said. South Korea prosecutors are taking a 3-year prison sentence for a local academic. Masked men broke into the drug rehabilitation center in northern Mexico, Chihuahua City, and opened fire, killed more than a dozen people, prosecutors said. The Senate Intelligence Committee plans to hold a hearing with Facebook and Google on potential Russian intervention in the 2016 election. President Donald Trump's administration is expected to lower the U.S. refugee cap to the lowest mark since at least 1980. The one-time leader of Mexico's Gulf cartel pleaded guilty in U.S. court to assault on a federal officer and drug-related charges, U.S. prosecutors said. A Wisconsin jury found a man who led the law enforcement officials on a 10-day manhunt earlier this year, guilty on 2 felony charges. Born UK contracts jeopardized over Bombay Row. Looking at stocks now, up 56.39 points at 22,340.71. SP 5 up 10.20 at 2507.04. And the Nasdaq up 33.10 at 6453.26. Gravitational wave under is back, 4th black hole decision. Scientists have discovered a new species of giant rat. NASA and Russia partnered up for crewed deep space missions. It's a problem that an iceberg over the twice the size of Paris just broke off Antarctica. Traffic cone in man's lung will be passed on to the children and the grandchildren. Science targets new link to belly fat. Susan G. Komen funds research on triple-negative breast cancer. In Manchester at 418 Amherst Street, a confirmed porch fire 3 hours ago. Here, Channel News Time, 6:43 on this Wednesday evening, and it is 7 now for Sports Port. Wheaton Lions women's soccer edge out the Trinity Bantams in overtime, 2-1 and a Karen McCarthy goal. And the Boston Red Sox will be squaring off against the Toronto Blue Jays finale of a 3-game series at Fenway Park. The step-to-step process on how the World Corruption Fraud came to college basketball. Louisville's Rick Pitino and Tom George placed an administrative lead. Ravens seeking more than production from 32nd ranked offense, and Dwayne Wade signs 1-year, $2.3 million deal with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here, Channel News Time, 6:43 on this Wednesday evening, and it is time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep! Let's study off on the MTA. The red, orange, and green and blue lines of the subway are looking good. Framingham, line train 594, 6:20 p.m. from Framingham is canceled today. Consider train 596, 7:05 p.m. inbound. Franklin line train 746, 6:20 p.m. from Walpole is operating 10:20 minutes basket between Walpole Station and South Station. Havel train 217, 5:35 p.m. out, and is operating 5 minutes late between Mullen Center and Havel Station due to early mechanical issue. Rockford train 122, 5:45 p.m. inbound is operating 10:20 minutes basket between West Clawson and North Station due to mechanical issue. And the Providence Stoughton line, it's looking good. Looking at hours and byways of New England. Rhode Island hours are looking good. 95 on the southbound side. Little slow between 140 Foxborough and 495 in Mansfield. 195 westbound side. Little slow from East Providence down to Providence. And in Boston vicinity, Southern Expressway on both ends, it is backed up from 203 in Dorchester all the way down to the Braintree split. Southern Expressway southbound side, it is backed up all the way down to South Boston 93 on both ends, is backed up between the Boston Stretch between Mass Ave and Zachin Bridge. Mass Pike on the westbound side, slope between Austin Brand Tolls all the way out to Natick. Mass Pike eastbound side, also between the Prue Tunnel all the way down to South Boston. Braintree split is slow on both ends between the southbound side, so between the Braintree split, Route 1 and the southbound side. It's slow between Dedham all the way down to 24 in Kenton, 24 to the southbound side. It is off the Route 120 in Kenton. 128 on the northbound side. It's slow from 16 in Newton all the way down around Route 2 in Lexington, 128 southbound side. Also before Route 20 in Waltham. 120 on the northbound side. It's slow between Burlington all the way to the Reading around Route 28. 93 on the northbound side. It is slow between Zachin Bridge and Boston all the way down around Route 16 in Medford. 120 on the northbound side. Slow between Burlington and Reading. 3 on the northbound side. It's around Billwaker Stretch. Route 3 on the southbound side. Also around Wall Stretch. Central and Western Massachusetts highways are looking good. Route 191 on the southbound side. It's slow between 291 and 984 to Hartford, Connecticut. 84 westbound side. Also before Route 8 in Waterbury. Merritt Parkway westbound side, so between Bridgeport and 95 and 25, and Merritt Parkway eastbound side, so between Norwalk down to Bridgeport, 95 on the northbound side. It's slow between Greenwich down to Fairfield, Connecticut, and up north, 393 on the eastbound side. It is slow after Route 93 in Concord, New Hampshire, and otherwise, Vermont, North Remaining highways are looking good. Peter, chill news time is 6:46 on this Wednesday evening, and it is time now for a weather report. Latest on Maria. It is now 75 mile per hour. Winds 36.2 in the north. 72.1 in the west. Movement northeast at 7 miles an hour. And public advisory. Maria is slowly moving away from the coast of North Carolina. The tropical warning has been discontinued south of Cape Hatteras and all storm surge watches. And warning has been discontinued in the tropical warning in its effect for Cape Hatteras and the North Carolina, Virginia border, Albemarle, Political Sounds. These warnings will likely be discontinued this evening for storm rates in the area, include possible inland watches and warnings. Please monitor the product station by local network where it serves forecast office. At 5 p.m., the Central Hurricane Maria was located in the latitude 36.2 in the north, longitude 72.1 in the west. Maria is moving toward in the northeast near 7 mile line. It is motion expected to tonight. Maria's forecast accelerated east-northeastward on Thursday and Friday. On the forecast track, Maria will move away from the coast of North Carolina to Thursday. Maximum staying within near 75 miles an hour without gusts. Some gradual weakness forecast in the next 4 hours. Hurricane force winds extend to the 1 and 5 miles an hour, primarily in the northeast of the center, and tropical force winds extend to 20 and 30 miles an hour. Estimated percent pressure 979 millibars to 29 inches. Tropical circulations are expected to wind warmer for the next few hours. The winds should diminish later this evening. Water levels along the North Carolina banks will gradually subside tonight for the storm surge. Swells generated by Maria affect much of the east coast of the United States, Atlantic Canada, Bermuda, the Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos Islands. The swells are likely to cause light rain surface recurring conditions. Please consult products me a local web office for more information. And now Lee. It's 150 miles an hour. Movement northwest at 8 miles an hour, and soil location 31.2 to the north, 57.1 on the west as of 5 p.m. Lee may feel the effects of shear tomorrow. 5 p.m. Illinois Central Time, the center of Hurricane Lee was located in latitude 31.2 to the north, longitude 57.1 on the west. Lee is moving toward the northwest near 8 mile an hour. Lee should turn the north on Thursday and accelerate to the northeast on Friday. Max sustained within remaining near 150 miles an hour gust. Lee is a Category 3 hurricane on the southern strip of the hurricane wind scale. Some weekend forecast to begin on Thursday and continue by Friday. Hurricane force winds extend out to 35 miles an hour from the center, and tropical force winds extend out to 90 miles an hour. Estimated minimum set pressure 962 millibars, 41 inches, and another tropical disturbance. An area disturbed weather associated with a tropical low pressure is located over the northwestern Caribbean Sea. The surface of the forecast moves slowly northwestward across Cuba and Straits of Florida during the next day, so some development in the system is possible when it moves near the Florida Peninsula of the northwest of Bahamas on Friday or Saturday before upper level winds become less favorable early next week. Regardless of the development of this system is likely to produce locally heavy rainfall in the ports in Cuba, southern Florida, the Florida Keys, and the Bahamas in the next several days. Formation chance, about 40 hours. Low 10%. Formation chance 5 days. Low 20%. And we got a slight spotty rain shower way off the northeast of the Nantucket Sound. And it is clear. And to the west of us, we're seeing some patchy showers and storms around the Adirondack region of New York, central Adirondacks in New York, and some rain showers south of Rome, New York. Heavy band of rain showers west of Carlton, New York, and around Ithaca. Light rain around Ithaca and between Cornell and Elmira. Raining lightly around south of Rochester, New York, and heavy band of rain showers east of Geneseo and stretch around west of Geneseo in New York State. And we're seeing some wispy clouds from north central Vermont all the way down to White Mountains, New Hampshire, and light clouds around Brunello and Augusta, Maine, and patchy clouds around Bangor. And up north, we're seeing a line of showers and storms from north of Montreal stretching all around. West of Bertie in Quebec and northwestern portions of Maine. Clouds forming around northern Maine and Quebec and northern New Brunswick. And raining around east of Ottawa. Okay. Hazard weather outlook. Day 1 tonight, patchy dense fall main rhythm all across the region. Late night and day, patchy dense fall with visibly near 7 and possibly early Thursday morning. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this tonight. Isolated showers after midnight. There's a dense fog after 10 p.m. Otherwise, clock down about 66 degrees. Up about 8 bars coming in the evening, just make your 20 set. For Thursday, a slight touch of showers before 11 a.m. Then there's a dense fog before 9 a.m. West. Clouds got about mid-morning, then gradually could have about 36 degrees and north about 5 to 30 miles, just make your 20 set. For tonight, mostly clouds about 47 degrees, north about 6 to 9 miles an hour. For Friday, sun's got about 62 degrees and north about 6 miles an hour. Friday, slight touch of showers after midnight. Clouds go about 46 degrees and calming, just make your 20 set. Saturday, touch of showers maybe before 5 p.m. The rain can be at every time. Mostly clouds got about 62 degrees and just make your 30%. Saturday, forecast about 41 degrees. For Sunday, Sunday, most clouds about 60, about 46 degrees. Monday, Sunday, mostly clouds about 70, about 48 degrees. And for Tuesday, Sunday, forecast about 71, about 53 degrees. And for Wednesday, most clouds got about 76 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's few clouds and it's 81. And in Norton, it's clouds, a few clouds, and we have 77 with you with the 87%. And that is going to be it for the Pure Chill Evening News on September 27th, 2017 on a Wednesday evening. I'm Pure Chill with you. Good evening, goodbye, and I'll see you at 11 o'clock for a late hour report. I hope you all have a good evening.